Hello? Guys, am I audible? Can you please confirm in the chat box? Hello, guys, am I audible? Okay, Sumant. Okay, see, in the last class, we have seen what is thread pool executor, okay, and the hierarchy of thread pool executor and executor framework. We have seen all these things, right? In the last class, we have seen. Guys, can you tell me the advantage of thread pool executor, guys? Thread pool executor. The last, but I will try to give a quick recap, guys. If possible today, I'll try to give a quick recap. Executor framework. Sumant, can you tell me the advantages of thread pool executor, Sumant? Guys, can you tell me the advantage of thread pool executor? Anyone? Guys, advantage of thread pool executor. Anyone? It will save memory, right? It will save memory. Suppose if I want to create 100 threads, so it is simply waste of space. But if you go with the thread pool executor, it will save the space in the memory. Am I correct? So if you see here, see, let us see how to create a thread pool executor, guys. Again, okay. Let us see how to create the thread pool executor here. You can see here, guys. See, this is the syntax of thread pool executor, guys. Okay. You see here, guys. Can you go with these arguments, guys? Can you explain about these arguments, if possible, in the chat box? You know, what is core pool size? What is max pool size? What is keep alive time? Anyone? Guys, any doubts here? How to create thread pool executor? Guys, so far, do you have any doubts, guys, here? Guys, yes, instead of creating number of threads, yes, we can create, yes, using thread pool executor. The thing is, we can assign tasks directly to thread pool executor, guys. We can assign tasks directly to thread pool executor. Am I correct, guys? So this is the syntax to create a thread pool executor. See here, this is the core pool size, guys. This is the max pool size. This is keep alive time and units. Core pool size means what, guys? The first, the size of the thread pool. The size of the thread pool defines number of worker threads. Number of worker threads. You can see here. Guys, if you remember, I have told the flow of the thread pool executor, right? Can you recollect, guys? Can you recollect the flow of the thread pool executor? Anyone? Sumant or Ram Krishna? Anyone? Guys, can you recollect the flow of thread pool executor? See, let's assume this is the thread pool. This is the thread pool. You have a queue in before. You have a queue in before. Okay. You have a queue in before. So initially, fixed number of threads. Initially, there are only few threads or fixed number of threads will be waiting in the thread pool. Suppose you have initial, my thread pool size is 2. Okay, only 2 threads will be waiting here. Okay, thread 1. Guys, I'm just giving a recap again of the thread pool executor here. Okay, thread 1 and thread 2. And thread 2. Right? Suppose thread 1 occupied with the task 1 and thread 2 occupied with the task 2. Let's assume thread 1 occupied with the task 1 and thread 2 occupied with the task 2. Okay, let's assume now task 3 and task 4 are submitted by the application. Okay, guys, can you tell me in that scenario? See, two active threads which are already occupied by individual tasks. Okay, now my question is, suppose if extra two threads are comes into the picture. Okay, can you tell me? Can you tell me where these will go? Anyone? Yes, Sumant. They will go inside the queue. Okay. So now extra threads will go inside the queue. Let's say we have a task 3 from the application. Okay. Let's say we have a task 3 now, which is arriving to the thread pool. That is, then this task 3 will be kept in the waiting queue. Okay. And we have a task 4. That task 4 also kept into the waiting queue. Okay. That task 4 also kept into the waiting queue. Right. So this defines, guys, this defines the size of the queue here. Okay, you can see here the size of the queue. See, new array blocking queue. Okay, guys, see here, new array blocking queue. That means what? My size of the queue is what? 2, guys. Okay, and the minimum size is what? 2, and maximum size is what? 4, guys. Okay, the maximum size is 4. Okay, you see here. Suppose Suppose apart from task 1 and task 2 and task 3 and task 4, okay, apart from these 4 tasks, okay, let's assume you have two more tasks that are arriving into this scenario, okay, that are arriving into this scenario. Is now you see here, now suppose if there are two more tasks that are arriving into the scenario, now extra threads has been created by the thread pool, guys. That's the flow. Okay, now thread 3 and thread 4 will be created now. Okay, thread 3 and thread 4 will be created now. Thread 3 and thread 4 will be created now. Now thread 3 will be assigned with task 5. Thread 3 will be assigned with task 5. And thread 4 will be assigned with the task 6. Okay. Guys, are you able to follow so far? So this is the flow of the thread pool executor, guys. So first the thread pool executor will be filled, then it will go to the queue. See, this is the queue, this is the queue, this is the thread pool executor, thread pool executor. This is the thread pool executor. Then after thread pool has been filled, queue has been filled, now extra threads will be created in the thread pool executor such that to compensate the upcoming tasks. Okay, such that they will compensate the upcoming tasks, guys. Okay, clear, Sumant? Guys, are you able to follow so far? Any doubts so far, guys, in the flow of the thread pool executor? Guys, if you are clear, if you guys are clear with this thread pool executor, we will go with the future. Okay, we'll go with the future. Guys who have joined late, are you able to follow, guys? See, I'm trying to give a recap here. So initially there will be a thread pool executor. You can see the syntax here, guys. This is the thread pool executor object. The minimum size is 2, the maximum size is 4, and the queue size is 2. So the two threads will be created in the thread pool, and those two threads will be occupied with individual tasks, and then the extra tasks will be kept in the queue like this. And then extra threads, now extra tasks are arrived, right? Suppose after 4 tasks, now task 5 and task 6 are arrived into the picture. Now task 5 and task 6, to compensate those two tasks, okay, extra threads has been created in the thread pool. That is two more tasks. See, now the thread pool size will grow from 2 to 4. Okay, now the thread pool size will grow from 2 to 4. Yes, so far anyone have any doubts, guys? So far, guys, so far anyone have any doubts so far in the flow of thread pool executor? Guys, if you want to summarize me if you want me to summarize the flow of thread pool executor, you can see here, guys. Okay, you can see here. Suppose, guys, you can type in the chat box, guys, the flow of thread pool executor. Guys, now once it is done, we'll go to the future, guys. Okay, see, our target is to complete future and runnable callable, and completable future. You know, in today's workshop, this is our target, guys. Okay, this was our target. See, I'm very sure. Okay, if you stay till the last of this workshop, and you will be more confident in all these areas, guys. Okay, thread pool executor, executor framework, future, runnable, callable, and completable future. Okay, right, guys. I hope the thread pool executor is clear, right? So, if you want me to summarize the thread pool executor flow, if you want me to summarize the thread pool executor flow, you see here the flow is what, guys? See here. Initially the tasks are assigned to threads which are created in the which are there in the thread pool, right? This is step one. Am I correct, guys? This is the step one of the thread pool. Ah, suppose thread pool. So the threads which are running in the thread pool are called worker threads, guys. Okay, worker threads. Next, suppose extra tasks which are arrived into the picture. Okay, suppose extra tasks that are arrived into the picture now, that are arrived, will be kept into waiting queue. Be kept into waiting queue. Okay. Now the point three. Suppose, see, now my thread pool is full and my queue is full. Now suppose let's assume two more tasks that are arrived into the picture now. So two more tasks that are arrived, right? So for those two extra tasks, my thread pool size will grow from minimum limit to maximum limit. Okay, for the extra two tasks, my thread pool size will grow from min size to max size. Guys, so far any doubts, guys? If you have any doubts, please ping me in the chat box. Guys, if you have yes, Aula Srinivas. Yes, they will reject. I will explain with example, Srinivas. I just wait. Okay, this is the flow of the thread pool. Okay, this is the flow of the thread pool. I'll explain with some example. Just wait. Hold on for some time. Yeah. Yeah. Suppose let's assume your thread pool has grown from 2 to 4 and your queue is also full. Now extra task, that is T7, that is arrived into the picture. Now T7 will be rejected. See here, based on your policy of the thread pool executor, based on the policy which you are using, right? Based on that, your respective, you will get about policy, guys. Okay. See, this is called rejection policy, guys. Okay. Guys, are you clear with the thread pool executor? So that we'll go with the example of the thread pool executor. We'll see how that with how that will reject the extra tasks. How my thread pool executor is going to reject the extra tasks. Okay, we'll see here, guys. Okay, this is the syntax of thread pool executor. It's okay. See, this is the syntax of thread pool executor. See here, core pool size, max pool size, and keep alive time. That means if the thread is ideal, okay, at least 10 seconds it will be alive, guys. See, based on the units which we mentioned, okay, time unit dot seconds. And this is the queue size, guys. And this is the abort policy. Based on your abort policy, your error will change. Based on your abort policy, the extra threads will be handled. Sorry, the extra tasks will be handled, guys. Okay, clear, guys? So far, any doubts, guys? Srinivas, I'll come to your doubts, Srinivas. Just wait. Yeah. Suppose you see here. Now we'll go with one example on the thread pool executor. Then we'll go with the future, guys. Okay. We'll try to clear with our understanding on the thread pool executor. Okay. And then we'll go to the future. Okay. See, guys, this is the classic example. Okay. This is one of the classic example which we'll see today now. Okay. Right. See guys, I have removed everything. Okay, you see here now, guys. See the flow now, guys. This is after creating thread pool executor. We have a method called submit, guys. Executor dot submit. Okay, guys. Can you tell me what is the argument of submit, guys? Guys, what is the input of submit function? Anyone? See here. If you go for the submit function, see it is accepting what, guys? Runnable task. Guys, try to remember this. See, submit task, there is submit task is being overloaded, guys. See here, submit task has been overloaded. One submit task is accepting runnable. One more submit task is accepting runnable with extra data structure, and one more submit is accepting callable. Guys, are you able to clear with the CCC here? First, you should be clear with the submit method, guys. Very important. One submit method is taking callable as the input. One submit method is taking runnable as the input, and the other submit method is taking runnable with the extra thing, guys. Okay, right? Says suppose in this scenario, first you should understand the difference between runnable and callable. Anyone can the difference between runnable and callable? Anyone? Guys, what is the difference between runnable and callable? Anyone, guys? Tell me. Srinivas, Sumant, difference between runnable and callable. Yes, anyone? That is the basic question, guys. See here. Okay, just wait for some time. I will explain you the difference of runnable and callable. See here, the submit method which is there right here. You can see multiple functionalities are there. Multiple, see, one function with runnable as an input, one more submit method with runnable with the t result as input, and one more submit method with callable as the input. Okay, one more submit method as the callable as the input. The difference is callable method has a call. Okay, runnable method has a run method, and the runnable method run method it won't return anything, but call method will return something, guys. Okay, call method will return based on your return type, but runnable method it won't return anything. That is the difference between runnable and callable. We'll see those in the future things, guys. Okay, in the future we'll see how to use runnable and how to use callable in detail. Okay, see here. If you want, guys, I'll share notes in the end, guys. So if you ping me in the WhatsApp or in the group, I will share the total notes here. Okay, total notes. See, this is the syntax of submit method, guys. Submit method. Okay, syntax of submit method. See, one submit method is taking callable as the input. Okay, one more submit method is taking runnable as the input, and one more submit method is taking only runnable. Okay, clear, guys? Guys, about the submit method. See, the return type is future and input is varying, guys. Okay, input is varying here. Okay. Yes, runnable has run method, callable has call method. Sumant, but the difference is between run and call. Run doesn't has the return type. Call has the return type, Sumant. Okay, that is the difference between run and call. Okay, guys, am I audible properly, guys? So far, am I audible properly? Thank you, Sumant. Okay. Now we'll go with this example, guys. Okay, we'll go with this example quickly, and we'll go for the future here. Okay. See, executed.submit. You see here, guys, we are submitting 6 tasks here. Okay, I equal to 1. Each iteration is adding 1 task to the executor framework. Okay, using submit method. Each, see, this is 1 task. This is 1 task, guys. Okay, we are making this task to be executed by single thread. Okay, see here, it is just printing task number executed by thread name, and after that it is waiting for 3 seconds. Okay, just leave this, guys. Just as of now, time being, leave this one. Okay. Okay, that's it, guys. Right. You can see here 1 to 6. Okay, 6 tasks. See here, max size is 4 and 2 more threads that are in the waiting state. So it will execute smoothly, guys. See, it will execute smoothly. See, guys, so far we are capturing the future response but we are not using the future. Guys, we will see in depth what is future, why it is used for. Okay, the different functionalities we'll see the future, in the future we'll see about the future, guys. Okay, yeah. Now you let us try to execute now. Let us try to execute now. See, guys. See, task 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All the tasks has been executed by threads. See here, how many threads are there, guys? Here, if you see this output, if you see this output, if you see this output, guys, it is very important to analyze this output, guys. To analyze this output, it is very important to analyze this output. See here, how many threads, guys? 1, 2, and 3 and 4. That's it. But how many tasks here? 6 tasks. Okay, that means 4 in the thread pool, 4 tasks that are in the thread pool, 2 more on the waiting state. Once these tasks are completed by some of the thread, then those thread will occupy the pending task in the queue. Okay, those tasks will occupy the pending tasks that are available in the queue, guys. Guys, are you clear with this output? See here, you can see only 4 threads, but 6 tasks are there. Okay, clear, people? Right. Guys, now we'll go for the future example, guys. Okay, we'll go for the future. Okay, now, guys, we'll see. I hope, guys, I hope this thread pool is very clear, right, to you people. I hope it's very clear, right? Now we'll go with the future now. Yes, can anyone have any idea what is future is about, guys? What does future will do? Anyone? Hello, guys. What does future will do? Any idea, guys? Hello, so Sumant, am I audible, Sumant? Okay, guys, can you tell me what does future will do? Any idea, guys? Guys, what does future will do? This is the main thread. Let's assume that this is the main thread. Guys, this is the main thread. This is the child thread. Guys, have you ever got a doubt? Okay, how can I track the, suppose this is the child thread. Suppose this thread is working asynchronously. Suppose this thread is working in asynchronous way. Asynchronous way. Asynchronously, this thread is working. Okay. Asynchronously, this thread is working. Guys, have you ever got a doubt? Suppose in the main thread, I want to check whether my child thread is completed or it is getting cancelled, or I want to track the status of my child thread. Okay, then your future will helps you a lot, guys. Okay, then your future will help us to track the status of your child thread or the asynchronous operation. Okay, see, each thread which you are submitting is an will run asynchronously, guys. Okay, it won't bother about your main thread. So each thread which you're submitting, each task which you're submitting to a individual thread, right? That thread makes your task to execute asynchronously. Okay, it won't help, it won't bother about the main thread, how the flow of the main thread. It won't care, minimum, it won't care, guys. Okay, the thing is, you see here, this asynchronously this thread will execute. Suppose after I execute 1,000 lines, Okay, it is keep on going main thread. But at some point of time, if I want to track the status of the child thread, at some point of time, if I want to track the status of the child thread, okay, then my future will help you guys. Child thread. Then my future will help. Okay, guys, are you clear with this explanation, guys? Now the future object will help. Sumant, do you have any doubts in this explanation? Yes, Sumant, I will tell you. Don't worry. See, future object deal with the future object will deal with two inputs. One is runnable and one is callable. Future object will deal with two inputs. Okay, one is what? Runnable and one is callable. Okay, one is runnable, one is callable. One is one is runnable and other one is what, guys? Callable. Is runnable and one is callable. Okay, we'll see with one example and you'll come to know. Guys, do you have any doubts with this? So, you see here, this submit method is there, guys. Okay, submit method is there, right? See, it will accept a runnable task and it will accept a callable task. Okay, the return type of the submit method is future. Don't mix up with the future and callable, Sumant. Okay, have some clarity. Okay, have some clarity. Okay, future is able to get the response of the submit method. So submit method. Okay, but for submit method, the input will vary. Okay, so at some point of time, we will return runnable. Okay, we will use runnable, and at some point of time we'll use callable function call. Okay, we'll see this example. We'll see one example and you'll come to know much better way. Yeah, you can see this example, guys. Okay, see, let me write the code instead of copy paste. We'll write the code. Future, okay, generic f equal to executor dot submit. Okay, you see now, Sumant, I'm giving an arrow function which is implying my run method. Okay, which is implying run method. Okay, Sumant. Sumant, can you tell me, is it a call method or run method, Sumant? Hello? Guys, can anyone tell me, is it a call method or run method? Anyone? Guys, is it a call method or run method, guys? See, as I told, my submit method will work on runnable and callable. Okay, but can you tell me, is it a runnable or callable? On what basis you can decide? Is it a runnable or callable? No, Sumant, it is not called. It is run. See, guys, just a simple requirement, guys. Okay, simple technique. Okay, just if it is returning something. See here, I am not returning anything. It is sleeping for 10 milliseconds. Okay, then my thread will be completed. One thread will be completed. Okay, this task will be done. Okay, but if I am returning something, so this is callable. If I am returning something, I am returning 10 here. This is callable. Then you should make sure you should have an integer here. So this method is what? Callable, guys. If you're returning something, this method is what? Callable. But if you're not returning anything, that method is what? Call method. Sorry, that method is what? Run method. Okay, that method is what? Run method. Okay, Sumant, are you able to follow Sumant here? See, if you're not returning anything, that is run method. If you're returning anything, if you're returning something, that is call method. Okay, Sumant. Guys, are you able to understand how submit method will handle runnable and callable task? Anyone? Guys, are you able to understand here? Okay, Suman. Thank you. Right. See, now the thing is, yes, this thread, see here, now the main thread is the parent thread. Now executed or submit, this is an asynchronous operation. This task will execute in asynchronous way. That means independent of the main thread, independent of the parent thread, this thread will keep on executing. But I want to track the status of the status of this thread, whether it is done with its execution of its task, or it is not done, or it got cancelled in the middle. Suppose if I want to track the status of my child thread, or which is the task that is getting asynchronously executed, okay, then you have a n number of functionalities are there, guys. If you to check that you have a n number of functionalities are there. See, f dot is done. Okay, is done. If it is true, means your asynchronous thread has been executed completely. If it is true, but if it is false, means your asynchronous thread is still executing. Okay, see here, java dot util dot concurrent dot future dot is done. See, future and completable future both are very important in the interviews case. Okay, future and completable future both are very important in the interview. Okay, you see here. Guys, anyone tell me what is the answer here? Anyone tell me, guys, the answer for this code? Will it print true or false? Anyone? Guys, anyone, will it print true or false, guys? Guys, I was asking, will it print true or false? F dot is done. Okay. See, I'm trying to explain this task will be independently, it will execute. Okay. My question is, in the main thread, I am trying to track the status of my child thread, which is running asynchronously. Now, will it print true or false? Definitely, it is. It is. Anyone? False, because 10,000 milliseconds, right? By that time, this line has been executed, right? It won't be executing. Okay. Definitely, it will be false only. See here. See, false here. Okay. After 10,000 milliseconds, I can expect I am in child thread. Okay. See here. See, hi, hey, I am in child thread. Guys, are you able to understand this example? Sumant, అర్థమైందా? Guys, are you able to understand this example, guys? Anyone have any doubts here? Sumant, అర్థమైందా? Are you able to get that example, Sumant? Ramakrishna and Prashanti. Okay. We'll go with continuation, guys. See, suppose anyone tell me what this will do. F dot get off. Guys, this is very important, guys. What this will do. Guys, can you tell me what this will do? F dot get off. Guys, this F dot is done will check whether the asynchronous thread has been completed or not. Okay, but F dot get, anyone tell me what is the functionality of this function? Anyone? Any idea, guys? Very, very important. F dot get. Anyone? Guys, anyone can tell me, guys, what will happen here? F dot get off. Guys, remember f dot get off. Okay, this will stop the main thread or the calling thread indefinite period of time till your asynchronous task has been completed. Okay, that means what? This thread I am in main thread is there, no, this line will execute after 10 seconds after this completion of this asynchronous task. Okay, after the completion of this asynchronous task. So this is the blocking call, guys. This is completely blocking call, completely blocking call. Guys, this is about f dot get off. Okay, get off, guys. Okay, right. See, this is false is printed. Now it will wait for 10 seconds. See, I am in main thread. Guys, are you able to get this logic, guys? Are you able to follow here? Yes, any doubts so far? Suppose if I print f dot is done here after the line 41, so it will be true now, because by that time my child thread will be completely done, because this method, this line will stop my main thread until the completion of the child thread. So get off method will stop my main thread until the completion of my child thread. So after 41 I'll get true, guys. Definitely I'll get true here. Okay, Suman. See, false. See, guys. Guys, so far, do you have any doubts, guys, here? So far, do you have any doubts here? Guys, do you have any doubts here? See, we have completed thread pool executor, future, runnable, and callable. Okay, we have completed 4 things, guys. And completable future is pending. I'll explain that. Okay, completable future is pending. I'll explain that. Okay. See, we have completed thread pool executor and its flow, thread pool executor and its flow, future and its flow. Okay, then runnable and callable. And runnable and callable are the functions which are input for the submit method. Okay, which are input for the submit method, guys. Okay, right? Runnable and callable are the inputs for the submit method. And the difference between runnable and callable is what, guys? Anyone? The difference between run and call. Anyone? Yes, anyone can tell me the difference between these two, guys? Guys, anyone? The runnable and the callable. The runnable does not have a return type, and callable has the return type. Okay, runnable doesn't have the return type, and callable has the return type. Okay, that's the return type. That's it, guys. Okay, if you're returning something, that function is referring to call method. If you're not returning anything, that function is referring to run method, guys. That's as simple as that. Okay, keep the things as simple as that, guys. These things are very, very important, guys. Okay, thread pool execute of future, and last one, completable future, guys. This is very, very important. Okay, completable future. Okay. Okay, so far we have done all these things, guys. Guys, any doubts, guys? Anyone so far? If you have any doubts, yes, callable will return something. Very good, Ramakrishna. Run won't return anything, whereas call method will return. Very good, very good. Yeah, yeah. That's it. So the last one, guys. Guys, I hope these all concepts are clear to you people. Guys, anyone want any recap, guys? The ones who joined late, anyone want any recap? See, I have completed thread pool executor, future, runnable, and callable. Okay, and completable future. Okay, we'll see now. But before that, we have some more functionalities in the future, guys. Some more functionalities to be explained in the future. Okay, see here. Suppose I don't want to wait indefinite time here. I want to wait a certain period of time. Okay, then by that time, I want to know the status. Okay, suppose this is a 10 seconds are there here. Okay, it is waiting for 10,000 milliseconds. Let's assume I want to wait for my main, I want to stop my main thread till 3 seconds only. Okay, then you can go with this way, guys. Okay, time unit dot seconds. Okay, see, that means what? Your, okay, your main thread will wait for 3 seconds. By that time, if your child thread is getting executed completely, then you will get a true in the line 42. But in these 3 seconds also, if your child thread is not completed, right? Okay, asynchronous thread not completed means it will be false only. But as per our common sense, see, this is 10 milliseconds, this is 3000 milliseconds. Definitely till 3 seconds your child thread can't be done, your child thread can't be completed, guys. Okay, your child thread can't be completed, so it will be definitely false here. Okay, it will definitely false here. Okay, you see here, false. See, it is throwing timeout exception because you're not handling that, you're not handling, in try catch block. See, here I am in child thread. Okay, you see, the main thread is throwing the exception, guys. Okay, for that it is better to handle the, it is better to handle the in try catch block. Okay, see, get 3 comma time, so it will throw interrupt exception, execute exception, and timeout exception. So guys, this is very important, guys. If I want to stop my main thread only for few minutes or few seconds, then you can go in this way. But if you want to stop your main thread indefinitely, then remove everything, right? Simply get off. Okay, get off. Okay. Okay, it is printing the stack trace. That's fine. I am in main thread. Is done for. See here, guys. See here. See here. This is printing what, guys? False, because this 10 seconds is greater than 3 seconds now. So this child thread will execute for 10 seconds, but my main thread will wait only for 3 seconds. So definitely by this time, yeah, by this time, my child thread, it won't get complete its execution. So definitely you'll get a false here. Okay, you'll get a false here. Okay, guys, this is about the future, guys, in detail. About future, we have done with future in detail. Anyone have any doubts, guys, so far with respect to future? Sumant, are you able to follow? Sumant and Ramakrishna and Srinivasulu, guys, are you able to follow? Guys, I'm waiting for your response in the chat box. Yeah, thank you, Sumant. And Ramakrishna, Srinivas, can you ping if you have any doubts? Please do ask me, guys. Now only. We'll go for the last topic for today. Right, guys. Okay, now we'll go for completable future. Okay, completable future, guys. Anyone have any idea, guys, what is completable future? Anyone? What is completable future? What is that? Completable future. Yes, can you tell me what is it? Any idea, guys? What is, we have seen future, right, in detail. Okay, future we have seen what is done will do. Okay, future is done we have seen, right? Get method we have seen. Okay, is done, get method, and get method with some time. Okay, some time frame. Okay, and cancel is there, guys. Okay, is cancel, you can explore, guys. Okay, is cancel. Okay, and if you want to cancel the child thread, go call cancel method. Okay, call cancel method. So likewise, there are 5 methods are there in the future, guys. Okay, is done, okay, get and get of time, and is cancel and cancel. There are 5 functionalities are there in the future. But can you tell me what is this completable future, guys? What is this future? What is this completable future, guys? In interviews they will ask, can you differentiate between future and completable future. They will ask in such a way, guys. You should tell very clear way. You should be telling in very clear way. Okay, guys. Anyone tell me what is completable future? Is there any relationship between future and completable future, guys? Is there any relationship between future and completable future? Yes, yes, Sumant. I know. Yes, only. But can you tell me the relationship between future and completable future? Guys, callable is different. Completable, completable, completable future is different, guys. Okay, both are so different. Okay. Okay. Remember, guys. Completable future is the child of the future. Okay. Completable future is the child of the future. Okay. Completable future is the child of the future, guys. Okay. That is one thing I want to tell you. Completable future is the child of the future. So all the functionalities which are there in the future, that will apply to completable future also. That will apply to completable future also, guys. Completable future also. All the functionalities which are there in the future, that will apply to completable future also. Okay. Now we'll see with one example, guys. See, completable future specialty is, okay, it can join asynchronous threads. It can join asynchronous threads, guys. Okay. It can join asynchronous threads. This is the capability of completable future, guys. It can join asynchronous threads. Okay. It has a functions like supply async. We'll see all these things, guys. Okay. Supply async, and then apply, then accept, and run async. So these are the 4 to 5 functionalities are there, guys, in this way in completable future. Okay. So you should explore all these things, guys. Okay. Let me tell you with one example, and we'll wrap up the class. Okay. Just wait for a few more minutes, guys. We'll wrap up the class. Okay. Guys, in theory part of this completable future, do you have any doubts, guys? In theory part of this concept, do you have any doubts? Okay, we'll see with one example, guys. Okay, how thread pool executor will use in this context now. Okay, let me remove this everything. See, guys, the code for the completable future. Guys, this future has been introduced in the Java 8, guys. Completable future, completable future, completable future has been introduced in Java 8. Been introduced in Java 8 to handle asynchronous operations with more ease. Asynchronous operations, asynchronous operations with the more ease. Okay, right. You see here, completable future, it is returning string, guys. Okay, so you have a supply async. Again, you can call the methods, guys. Here, see here, I am returning Sunil now. Okay, Sunil. Okay, and you should mention the executor, guys. You should mention the second argument as executor. See, supply async is taking 2 parameters. One is what? One is what, guys? Supplier, and second one is executor. Okay, the supplier means it's a Java 8 functional interface. Supplier is a Java 8 functional interface. Supplier will always return something. Okay, it won't take any input. Okay, you see here, supply async will take supply as one parameter and executor as the second parameter. Okay, see, supply as one parameter and executor as the second parameter. If you want, you can dig here. Okay, see, supplier with executor. Sumant, are you able to understand, Sumant, so far? Okay. So that means what? So supply async will occupy one thread. Okay, it will take one thread from the thread pool and it will allocate case. Okay, this is about supply async. Okay, now how can you join? How can you do chaining? That is very important in completable future case. How can you do the chaining concept? Okay, how can you apply the chaining concept? That is very, very important here. Okay, see, then apply guys. Okay, so on the same object, right? Then apply. Okay, we'll see this one. Then apply. See guys, this is the parent. So far, this is the parent. Then we are trying to join. We are trying to join multiple asynchronous operations. Okay. Then apply. Okay. Then apply. See here. Then apply means what? After completing this operation, then apply this second one. Okay. Then apply. We'll see the prototype of this function, guys. We'll see the prototype of this function. See, it is taking function as an input. Okay, function as guys. Can anyone tell me what is function in Java 8, guys? What is function in Java 8? Anyone? What is function in Java 8, guys? It will accept something and it will return something. Okay, see here, it is accepting the name which is being returned from the parent. See, this completable future one is returning name. Okay, that name will be sent into this name and we are processing that name here. Then you are trying to convert into the uppercase of that name. Okay, then that uppercase will send to then accept case. Okay, then apply, then accept. Okay, then accept, it won't return anything here. See, then accept, it won't return anything here. Syntax has been missing, guys. 1 minute. Okay, that's it. Okay, see, then apply, it is taking one input and it is converting to uppercase. Then accept, then accept, I think it is consumer, guys. Consumer won't return anything and it will simply accept. See, it is printing here. See, then accept. See, consumer. Okay, then apply function is, then apply function is the input, then accept, consumer is the input, guys. Okay, that's it about the complete. So in this way you can join multiple asynchronous operations in completable future, guys. Don't confuse. Completable future is the child of the future interface. It will work all the functionalities which are working in with future. That is one thing. And the main purpose is it will join asynchronous operations, guys. That's the main purpose of completable future. Okay, shall we run the code, guys? See, we have a then apply, then accept. Okay, then apply, then accept. Okay, and supply async, run async. There are multiple functionalities are there. Okay, and you should use execute as the second parameter, guys. Okay, here, guys. Sumant, Ramakrishna, do you have any doubts here so far? See, pool 1 thread 1 running on pool 1 thread 1 is done. It is returning Sunil. Okay, then you're returning to uppercase and finally you're printing here Sunil. Okay, guys, that's it about completable future, guys. Okay, completable future. Okay, guys, any doubts in this whole 1 hour class? Do you have any doubts, guys? You can ping me in the chat box. Please do ping me in the chat box, guys, if you have any doubts. So I have completed thread pool executor. See here, I have completed thread pool executor, future, and with runnable, callable, and completable feature. Okay, that's it, guys. Okay, guys, if you want notes, right? Who are not there in the group, ping to my number. Okay, ping hi to my number. I will send you the notes. Damn me hi on WhatsApp. Okay, send hi. I will send the notes. Sure. That's it, guys. Okay, guys, if you have any feedbacks you want to share, please ping in the chat box, guys. I will respond. If you have any doubts or feedbacks, please feel free to ping in the chat box. I'll help you with that. Complete future is that. Yes, Sumant. It is able from Java 8 only. Correct. I told, right, Sumant? Yes. See, guys, again, if you want to recap, I will give a recap of completable future. Completable future has methods like supply async, run async, then apply, then accept. That is one thing. Then apply is taking function as the input. Okay. Then accept will take in the consumer is the input. Okay. Consumer. So consumer, it won't return anything. Function will accept one input and return one output, guys. Okay, that is the specialty of function. The same one, whichever it is returning, right? That one will be, feed into the next chaining operation. Okay, result likewise. See, supply async, then apply, then accept. Likewise, we have a run async. Multiple things are there, guys. Okay. So run async, it will take a parameter. You can explore that things, guys. Okay. See here. Suppose supply async is there. Okay, supplier is taking and executor is taking. But if I search for run async, see, run async is taking runnable as a parameter. It won't take any uh, executor. Okay, it won't take any executor. If you see here on top, my completable future is the child of future. You see here, that one I'll show you. See, completable future is the child of future. Guys, are you able to follow here? See here, completable future is the child of future. Okay, completable future is the child of future, guys. Okay, guys, that's it about the class, guys. If you have any doubts, feel free to reach me on my number. If you want notes, ping me hi onto my number. Okay.